Hello everyone, this is Javamonk, and welcome to episode 43 of my survival series. So, since last episode, where I had my future self join me to find the answer to life, the universe, and everything, that being the number 42 if you're a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy fan. Yeah, in that episode, we built this 3D printer, this absolutely mammoth project, and actually had it print an island. Unfortunately, it's kind of impossible to see the island with all this gravel covering up. So, I'm just going to dig straight down to the bottom here. And since I used gravel for this, I can just swing my shovel around. It's not going to be broken very easy. The actual concrete in the island is not going to be easily breakable with the shovel. So I can just do this and it should be all good. I might do a third-person time-lapse to show what is going on. Okay, so the 3D printer is totally cleaned up. All the gravel is cleaned up. I can show that to you pretty soon, but first, I have all the materials that I collected in all these shulker boxes in here, as well as all the dies that were pinned to the wall and also used in the programming, and then back over to here. There's just one teensy-weensy problem with putting those materials away. And that's this mound of shulker boxes that is currently blocking access to the bulk storage room. Yeah, that wasn't very smart, was it? So, I have to quite literally dig my way to the storage room. Whoa! Okay, I guess it was open. Well, that was lucky. Okay. That's a good thing, too, because my inventory was almost full. Rebel! What? This parrot. I swear. Okay. Time to unload stuff from the mansion and also from the 3D printer project. Ah, open space. I can get access now back to the bulk storage room. Man, this feels awesome. I haven't had access to that since the beginning of episode 42. So, all the gray stained glass, I just left it in shulker boxes. Same with the gravel. There's about 135 shulker boxes full of gray stained glass and full of gravel. 135 shulker boxes each. And that's outrageous. I'm not about to stuff it into this storage room. I don't have enough chests in one silo to store that much. As bizarre as that sounds, with this lag monstrosity, I still don't have the storage. So, now we can get on with a bit of a project. So, let's get back up to the mansion and fly over. As soon as I get out of this. Come on. Finally, made it. Okay, so let's just step out of this door here. Close it behind us. And lift off. I said lift off. Really? Ah, yes. The evoker. Where is it? There it is. I'm not about to provoke it, because we're actually going to be making use of this evoker. It's been trapped in there for pretty much since episode 14, I think. Still got scraps of flying machines from when they escaped from me. So here is the plastic paradise. Right here. With all the 3D printing out of the way, I'm going to get some more light blue concrete and just carry it all the way down to the bottom of possibly down to the ocean floor. But here we go. Here's the plastic island in all its glory. So here's the idea I had with this. There's just going to be villagers roaming all around here. And eventually I'm gonna spray torches all over the place so nothing weird spawns here. And yes, there's still going to be a McDonald's here. And let's see. Oh, something that I must make a confession about. the tops of these two trees right here are the tallest trees, and they're the reason why this island is 39 blocks tall. The instructions only programmed for 38 blocks. I came in later after the printing was done and put in extra blocks on top. So, what we're going to do is we're going to move that evoker right here. It's going to be the king of the island. Now, the problem with evokers is that they can very easily track villagers, and if they track a single villager, they'll start spawning vexes. And vexes not only fly through walls, but they also track villagers. And I don't want anything tracking my villagers. So, oh, and also when I was digging away that gravel, I did hollow out this island here, which looks like I didn't fully complete the job. But at least it's, yeah, as I was hollowing this out, this was becoming a mob spawner. So, yeah. Looks like I'm still going to have to put torches all over the place. But yeah. The island is hollow. And I might put something in here eventually. Really depends on the mood, really. And depends on the timing. But anyways, this episode, we're mainly gonna focus it on moving the evoke, because that's just gonna be an absolute pain. And in general, setting up the plastic island to receive villagers, even though I'm probably not gonna build that villager trading hall for quite a while. So now we gotta get out of this island without breaking stuff. And I managed it. Would you look at that? Radio. Let's now get the evoker onto this throne and try to seal off his vision so that he cannot see anything. But first, I'd like a name. What should I name this evoker? Just let me know in the comments. Or if you're viewing this in the far future, then my Google Drive has a survey with names, so that's also an excellent place to put your comments. Either one works. Over here I still got the flying machine, the array of flying machines that escaped, and some of them are still flying. Good grief. Okay, let's head back to the mansion before I run out of fireworks. And or get lost in the middle of the open water. This guy picked up my map as I was trying to clean out the bedroom, the current bedroom, and it seems it's been sticking around here for quite a while. So here you go, man. Take some of my cursed stuff. Will you take the diamond boots? Oh, and I can pick things up through glass panes. That's pretty sweet. All right, neato. Now he's a fully diamond zombie with a map. Okay, I might make use of him someday. For now, I'm just gonna seal him off and put my junk in there. Let's see, what? I'm gonna get some glass panes. I'm also gonna need that for moving the evoker, so good time to get that stuff. Okay, first things first, we need to trap that guy in some glass. So let me just... You know what would be smart? If I get out of my Thorns armor. So I picked up a whole bunch of powered rails and other rails. Now let's see. Let's deposit some of it here so I can change out my gear. I don't want my Thorns gear. Does this actually have Thorns on it? Are you kidding me? I've been wearing my non-Thorns. Oh, Thorns. Okay. I guess it's a good thing I decided to. I guess it's a good thing I decided to swap things out. Okay, does this chestplate have Thorns? No. It goes on. Actually, no. I don't want a chestplate. I want an elytra. Give me that elytra. Actually, that elytra will do. Let's see. These boots do not have Thorns. These pants do have Thorns. Do these have thorns? No, they go on. Okay. This helmet has everything on it. This helmet has everything except for thorns. Alright. Sweet. I am now geared up in non-thorns gear. That way, nothing should take damage from what I'm attempting to do. If it decides to be provoked by what I'm doing. Okay. Here we go. Let's nice and carefully trap this guy. Okay. And he is now trapped. Let's now get this glass bag and completely seal him off. Ta-da! Alright. So now the only way that he could possibly get damaged is if I sneak up on him like that. What's that? Who's banging on my door? What? Really? What? This is why the entrance up there from my elevator has been breaking. There must be a zombie right in this corner. And there it is. You door stealer. You door breaker. Breaker of elevators. Come back here with that door. Okay. The door breaker zombie's dead. There must be another zombie in here. There it is. Dead. Alright. There's the door. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. How can I patch this up? Suppose I can just block off the corner. I'm just too lazy. Yeah, let's just block out this corner. That way nothing can break the doors through the corner. That's still such a bizarre glitch, but okay. Here we go. The door is now in place, and the elevator entrance should be completely safe from zombies breaking it down. Let's test it. See, the entrance, this actual pop-up area to the mansion kept breaking, and I had no idea why. Now I do. And I fixed it. Okay, now that that zombie is contained, the zombie that was breaking down our elevator is dead, and the problem is fixed. Now, let's get this evoker out of this doghouse that I built in episode 14 and up to paradise. So, as you can probably see from the Elytra coaster, although probably not because that wasn't really a roller coaster, but I'm pretty good at building roller coasters, and I really don't mean to brag when I say that because I built quite a few roller coasters in my time of playing Minecraft, and possibly I might show them off in other bonus videos. But for now, we're going to use those roller coastering skills and try to get this evoker up through the tree line and yeah, basically get this guy to Plastic Paradise. That is the plan. And yes, I have a name for that plastic island, Plastic Paradise. And it's what I'm going to call it from here on out. So let's see, the rail's going to need to make a little turn here, and then briefly basically go up the walls of the mansion as a last hurrah, like this was your house and now it's not. But think about it, this evoker gets to be a king of villagers. So, and not just any king, a king of a tiki island or tropical island. Okay, I think we're almost in the clear here. Here we are. And let's get above the tree line. Here we go. Is this even the right direction? Heck of a time to check. Yes, the right direction. Okay. Now's a good time to check as any. Okay, and from here, we're just gonna lay down gazillions of powered rails because I am super rich. I have a gold farm and a witch farm, plus I got redstone from I got tons of redstone, and I just got all the materials needed for this. Wood is rather difficult to come by which I mean it's just tedious, but I managed to craft over 9,000 chests, so and I've pulled off stunts like that before, so it's not too big of a deal. Okay. I need to find a way to climb down this hill here. Probably gonna need another block here. It is really, really laggy here. Okay. Here we go. And now we can just bring the powered rails all the way to the end, just like so. Now all we gotta do is get them in a minecart. So, in the ender chest, I have all the different redstone supplies that I rescued from the 3D printing project, including gazillions of redstone torches. Right then. Let's put one here. There we go. And let's also start placing some glass panes. In fact, no big deal. So first things first, I gotta get this guy out of the doghouse. So let's see. I think that'll be sufficient. I have the minecart right here. Perfect. Oh, come on. Come on, evoker. Get in the minecart. Fishing rod. One of the few times when I actually use a fishing rod for something other than fishing. There we go. Now we have an evoker bouncing back and forth in a minecart. Okay, here we go. Let's see here, this is super duper risky. But now let's just break this block. Oops. Okay, good enough, that'll do. I'm very afraid. But thanks to the stained glass pane, that evoker is not able to see me. Which means it won't summon anything weird. And the problem is if it summons any vexes, the first target will be me, and then once I leave with the evoker, they're gonna start targeting the villagers through the mansion. So just gotta make sure he doesn't summon any vexes. Alright, time to move this evoker up the rail line to Plastic Paradise. Alright, so as I come through this door, the stained glass and the rails are in place to move this evoker. So now, all we have to do is place a rail and another rail. Not there. That was dumb. I hope this guy doesn't see me. There we go. Now go. Okay. Grab him. The rod. This rod has unbreaking and mending, so no big deal. Got him, and go. Okay, he's off. He has not summoned anything. And now I just gotta chase after him with my elytra. Make sure everything is loaded as he's coming up. Okay. And while he comes up, I can show you what I have here. So I lit up the island. And here comes the evoker. And then that throne, I completely surrounded it with gray stained glass panes, because that's the most abundant glass panes I have. And the most abundant transparent object. Okay. So, Mr. King Evoker, who is yet to be named, you will now be king over this island, and you should not be able to see any villagers if and when they do come by. So, as a test, I'm going to come up here, just try all the different angles that a villager could possibly arrive in. Can you see me? He's looking at me, but can he see me? He's nodding his head. I think I should probably cover this up. Probably gonna need some solid blocks to do that. But can he see me? Uh-oh. Yes, he can. Okay. That is exactly what I don't want. Alright. Come after me, Vexes. Go. These Vexes are so annoying. Die. Good grief. I forgot how hard these things hit. Oh, jeez. I'm actually going to die. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've actually ever died to a mob in this crazy armor. But I got... Jeez. These things hit hard. And that is why we need to protect that one viewpoint that could possibly exist. Thankfully, these things die or kill themselves. Because good grief, these things are evil. It's charging. Good grief. Bow. Oh, come on. Did that just bounce off? Dead. I think that's all of them. Whew, that was exhilarating. Okay, let's get some food here. Good grief. Like I said, that is why I need to protect. This is why I need to cover up the evoker. So, here we go. Excuse me. That should cover it. There we go. That evoker should not be able to see me, and therefore will not track any villagers. Because they, thankfully, evokers and things like that can't see villagers through the walls. Okay. So, well, now I can't jump up off of the glass panes, so can't even test that. That's good. Can you see me through here? No. Can you see me in the back? No. Can you see me on this side? No. And he's not going to be able to move, so I should not be able to glitch out through the glass panes like other mobs might be able to. Just don't tap on the glass. Okay. We have an evoker in the throne room now, with his own throne, who will be residing over what will eventually be a island full of villagers. Sweet, time to clean up the rail. Next thing I'd like to do, now that the rails are cleaned up and we have an evoker on the throne on the plastic island, I'd like to improve the McDonald's a little bit. So, let's see. Let's grab some sea lanterns. And essentially, I'm going to make an attempt to turn it into kind of sort of an actual fast food restaurant. So So let's see here. These sea lanterns could be neon lights. Let's see. Oh, and also, while we're at it, we might as well gather some of this and also grab a whole bunch from the witch farm. And from there, we can build a bunch of lampposts. That way we don't have to look at those ugly torches sprayed all over the place. In fact, we got a whole bunch of fences here of all the different varieties. I think I'm going to go with oak fence for this. Alright, let's go. Okay, I think I have materials. I only got 2 shulker boxes of actual glowstone blocks, and I had far more redstone because I went on insane mining sessions. Getting the iron for the hoppers for the bulk storage room, and also extra mining that I did, got me enough redstone but for the actual printer, but the actual AFK at the witch farm wasn't all that much, so there's 2 shulker boxes full of actual glowstone blocks. Now, since that slam block jump isn't working very well, uh-oh. Better fix that. I'll fix that later. Okay. So let's just go right up these stairs and go and off to the plastic island. Or plastic paradise. And start building some lampposts. So these torches did fine, and they will do fine for things like tops of the trees and stuff like that. But for everything else, it's just not going to work very well. So first things first, let's put some neon lights in here. That's kind of what these orange blocks were supposed to represent, but these work much better than orange concrete. Here we go. Put some neon tube lights. And right up here as well. There we go. And soon, this will be a proper fast food cafe. So it doesn't serve any actual food because, well, villagers don't have to eat. Alrighty. Here we go. Now if we got the neon lights in there, we can remove these torches right here. Got the checkerboard floor, got the giant M outside. That V is for villager, so McDonald's for villagers. After all, this island is going to be inhabited by villagers. Now let's place some lampposts around. For example, here the torches actually do make sense because mobs could spawn on the water. But putting stuff like torches on top of the umbrellas is just, it's not gonna look very good. So let's turn a couple of these umbrellas into light ups. Just like this. Got plenty of glowstone. Okay, I'm gonna do that for a few other spots. And then we can get to work on designing the lampposts. Next up, the swimming pool. I already have enough light blue dye around here, but for some reason I decided to program in this light blue here, which is completely unnecessary because just now I got the idea to maybe swap this out with actual water. That way the villagers can actually take a swim in the swimming pool, like what you would expect to be able to do in a swimming pool. Alright. And this would also help with mob proofing because mobs cannot spawn on... They can't spawn on water, but they can spawn on concrete like this, even if the concrete is made to look like water. So, let's just finish digging out this little area here. And while I'm at it, I can also put glowstone underneath the floor. Like, put it on the floor of the swimming pool. That way it's nice and lit up. Here we go. And this would be a better time to put it in now than any other time. Let's see. Maybe a 2-block spacing will do. And we'll keep it nice and lit. There we go. Whoops. Did not want to put that there. Okay. Let's get all this in and start filling in the water. This is why I brought ice with me. It's the best way to dispense water. The moon is rising, the sun is almost set, and this island is spawn-proof. Okay, let's now start sprinkling in some water here, going down the diagonal like this. And let's just break all this ice. Then again, I could just let the ice melt on its own, but I'm just impatient. Although I can just do this. There we go. That should do it. And now all we gotta do is wait for that ice to melt. And then it can spread out. This way, the villagers can take a swim, and it's gonna be spawn-proof and lit up. Alright. So now that we've got the swimming pool actually working as a swimming pool, let's work on this fountain a little. So the idea I had for this here is that there would be actual water spilling out over this fountain. So let's just put that in. Although I'm not just going to plop it on top because the water's going to spill out in this direction. So to prevent that, I was thinking maybe we could just light up specific spots where the water could possibly flow. I did not run any calculations on distance here, so here we go. Okay, just as I thought. Just gonna destroy all my torches. Right then. See, one thing I really like about this, about the 3D printed design that I made, was that it used every single color of concrete, and that was completely intentional because the ability to change the color of concrete powder, and also changing from sand to red sand, that ability is gone in 1.13, and that includes the merged 1.13 as well. Yes, I just recently got the news that 1.13 and 1.14, what they were, got merged. So, but the ability that was removed is still removed. So, this is why I wanted to. This is the main reason why I did not want to update to the technically updated update, or what was 1.13, because, and that reason is because it would remove the ability to change the color of concrete powder, and the 3D printer relied on that to actually work. So now that the 1.13 and 1.14 updates are being merged, it'd be rather silly to not update to 1.13. What will be 1.13? It'd just be silly not to update to that, because that could possibly mean another year's wait until 1.14, and I don't want that. So that is the plan going forward. Let me just put a little bit of glowstone in this palm trees on the bare branches that don't have these pink berries here. Where did this zombie come from? Where did you spawn? Here. Okay. Next up, lampposts. Next place to light up would be this throne room, because I've been getting spiders raining down on me from here. So this can just be lit up with the torches. And as for the tops of the trees here, I'm thinking maybe just put glowstone on the inside, right here. It's not going to actually be visible, and that's kind of the point. I just spawned an endermite, didn't I? Yes, I did. Come here, you little bugger. Come here. Die. Thank you. So annoying. Whenever you want one, like when you want one for an enderman farm, they refuse to spawn, and then once they do spawn, they immediately kill you. On the other hand, when you don't want them to spawn, here they are, just popping up out of the blue. I think that was kind of the point of the Endermite. Okay, so the throne room is nice and lit up on the inside and outside and top. Let's see. Lit up the top of the McDonald's, and maybe I should light up the top of the Tiki guys. I just overshot. Yep, I way overshot. Okay. I had through those extra ender pearls. Alright, this would be a bad time to be out in the open. Alrighty. Here we go. Alright. It's gonna be tricky. How about that? Ah, dang it. Fine, I'll just pillar up. Okay, I came back as it's night again, with the sun setting and the moon rising. Wow, that is a big phase change in the moon. But here we go. So what I'd like to do is put in little lamp posts, like right here. I think that'll do. It's sort of goes along with what's in actual Minecraft villages, which is just 3 fence posts, black wool on top, and with torches all around. But this one I'm actually going to make with glowstone. Let's see. Of course, you can't jump on top of fences. Okay. There we go. Let's see. I definitely like this kind of height better. So, I suppose we can keep both, but still. This height over there is much better. However, for something like hooking up away from something, like I want to do for the swimming pool, just hook up and away from the swimming pool and basically hang over the road, kind of like I did for the candy canes. I think this should do the trick. Except fences don't connect to glowstone. Well, phooey. Suppose I can still make it look like it's hanging down like this. How does that look? Awful. Okay, maybe we can raise this up a little. That already looks just millions of times better. Oops. Oh well. Okay. That looks much better. Maybe I should just go with those kind of lights. As for these torches on the side of the pool, don't actually need them anymore. So let's just get rid of them. And all the extra junk that I had in my inventory collected from mining stuff away, I already put it away into my ender chest. Okay, here we go. Just gonna put these all over the place. They look good and they're easy to bake. They're easy to make. Ooh, here's an idea I just had. Hang some lights from the trees. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, just gonna get on with it. And finish lighting the place up. And still gotta... The goal here is to not have a single torch on this island, and really the only way to actually tell when to place a lamp or something is when it's actually night and it is dark. So now that the sun is rising, I'm going to go AFK at my fish farm and then wait until the sun sets again. Because unfortunately there's no anti-bed. If there was, the job would be much easier. Okay, it's night again. So, we're almost done with this entire half of the island, lighting it up with the lamps. And it's raining. Oh, I just remembered something. Thunder. There's absolutely nothing stopping lightning from striking down and turning one of the villagers here into witches. But Last I checked anyways, witches don't attack villagers. So it should be okay. I hope. I think. And nothing here is really flammable except for these fences. Except they're all being covered up by things that are much, much taller than these lamps. And lightning works based off of height. And it strikes down on the tallest surface it can find. So, or a mob. So it might directly attack a villager. But it's not even gonna touch the fence posts. Plus, even if that does happen, then the glowstone is covering it up, and the fire would be put out almost immediately. So really, the only time that lightning can start a forest fire is if the fire reaches the wood before the rain puts it out. And since rain is quite effective at putting things out, that doesn't happen very often. Although that little patch of forest just off the edge here, that got, well, the leaves got obliterated somehow. Not sure how. And also most of the logs too. Looks like a fire. In fact, at first I thought it was a lava lake. Okay. This isn't funny. Where are you guys coming from? Where did you guys come from? Oh, this area. That I just put out the torches for. There we go. I'm so happy there aren't any actual villagers here yet. Because if there were, this would just be mayhem. But right now, it's fine. We can just set it up and make it safe for villagers to eventually come here. And I'm thinking add some access to the treehouse up here. Okay. Lovely. I'm gonna need to also, looks like I'm gonna need to spawn proof the tiki gods there, as well as the tops of the trees. I tried to do that with torches, but it's quite difficult. Okay, I'm gonna place in this last bit of glowstone on this bridge here, and then I think that'll be enough for this island. So let me just grab a bit more glowstone. So here's the idea for the entrance and exit to the bridges. You just put lampposts like this. And then on this edge over here, let me just get some more glowstone. Ta-da. On these edges, I can hang glowstone off the edge like this. Okay. I think that looks good. So now the only torches. How did these things spawn? This place should be spawn proof. This place should be so bright that nothing can spawn here. How is it that something can still spawn here? Good grief. But anyways, the only torches on this island are the ones on top of the trees. That's mainly to prevent zombies and stuff like that from spawning on top of the trees and then jumping down to eat my villagers. Okay, and let me just hide some glowstone here. There we go. So also there's torches on top of the surfaces of the tiki gods, as well as on the inside and outside of this throne room. These torches here are intentional. And I think maybe swap these two gold blocks out with glowstone. There we go. Now the throne is lit up as well. I am kind of considering maybe getting this guy out of his minecart, but I think I'm going to leave that up to you guys to decide. Should I get that evoker out of the minecart? Also, what should I name that evoker? Whoops. Okay. And I think that's... Let me just place another one of those there. And I think that will do. There we go. I'm out of fences. And I think that'll do for this episode. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed me going around and improving the plastic island that we 3D printed last episode. Still can't believe we actually did that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you next Saturday. Bye!